Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And remember guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have some really yummy information again for you guys today. Remember recently I spoke about NEO and why you should hold and why I think you should even buy the dip. I talked about when you believe in a company and you see where they're going in the future. Like a lot of these other YouTubers that are talking about watch out, and one day they're telling you to sell, the next day they're telling you, oh, I'm impressed. I keep it real with you guys. I tell you, buy the dip if you believe in the company. Forget all the gray noise. Well, today I found out, well, first let me say this. NEO is trading at $9.40 pre-market. It's up 3 pennies right now. No, sorry, 6 pennies. As a disclaimer, I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. And with SoFi, which is another brokerage that I use to buy stocks, which I really love, I have 259 shares at $9.34. And my son hold 1,285 shares at $12.82. I was able to buy him another 10 shares yesterday before it went up dramatically yesterday. So what I wanted to tell you guys is, in the past, I'm sure a lot of you guys who follow NEO already know that they teamed up with Shell, the oil company, in order to build battery swap stations throughout China. And the reason for that is, remember, China is very competitive when it comes to real estate, right? There's not a lot of real estate. So this was a genius move on the part of NEO. But also, wherever Shell puts their gas stations in other countries, NEO also have that capacity, that agreement. Well, they just teamed up with China's largest oil company, CNOOC, I believe. Let me double check to make sure for you guys. In order to do, it's China National Petroleum Corporation, CNPC, and you can get this information on cnevpost.com. It's totally free. So they just teamed up with them, and they built 2 battery swap stations as a beginner. CNOOC, this Chinese oil company, is also getting away from oil, and they are building wind farms, offshore wind farms as well. So this is a really cool development. Also, remember, William Li had promised to up deliveries in the second part of this year, and we see that starting to happen, right? He probably already knew that the new ES6, the upgrades to all their vehicles, the new models that they're coming out with, the ET5 shooting brake or touring edition, whatever you want to call it. He saw that, people were waiting for these upgrades, and now we see delivery skyrocket again. So all those YouTubers who always say, who bash NEO or, put clickbait, or watch out, or this is going to be bad, man, we're looking at what we're getting ready to do. Because when I say we are part of NEO because we've invested in NEO. We own part of that company. We're looking at what we're getting ready to do 3 years ahead, 5 years ahead. It's a long-term game. And like William Li said, and I keep reminding you guys of this, it took Tesla 16 years to become profitable. It's not going to take us that long. So to all of you guys who are still buying the dip, who paid in the $25 range, $30 range or higher, or even if you paid more than what it is presently, I know that I'm averaging down for my son, and I keep buying into my SoFi portfolio. This is another company that I'm going to talk about. You guys are going to hear me talking about. So I hope you guys like this content. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help the channel go a long way. It'll help generate viewership. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. Let's get rich or die trying, guys.